Welcome to Module 3. In this module, we're going to get into the written communication side of things. And of course, we're going to start off with our discussion board. And in this discussion board, we're going to mainly focus on hard skills. And when we get to the individual assignment, as part of the same module, we'll work on more of the soft skills. And there's quite a few hard skills associated with written communication, mainly due to the fact that we have a more difficult situation. We have English, grammar, and spelling that we need to be aware of. And that's a little bit different than just using verbal communication means or nonverbal communications. Now, in this module, we're going to streamline that workflow of written communication using some 21st century tools that we really didn't have up until very recently, so that we can increase our focus towards the communication in a written manner, in lieu of having to worry about spelling, grammar, and all that stuff all at the same time. And what we're really trying to do is get to a point where we have documents that are easy to read and provide solutions to the problems we're dealing with. So to begin the process of improving your written communication skills, we must first look at the three different aspects of communication. These three elements of written communication are pretty much the same as what we went through in verbal communication, with the one difference being the hard skills associated with grammar and spelling. And these three elements are understanding the purpose, researching and formulating a document, and then using the proper language format to make sure your document is easily read and understood. So the 1, 2, 3, which is understanding the purpose, researching is 2, and formulating is 3, is exactly what we talked about in Module 2. And now our only additional part of this that we're going to get into is using proper language format. So we'll move into that, and I'm going to kind of sidebar when we move into Chapter 2 of this thing. But understanding the purpose of communication is exactly the same process as we took within the verbal conversation. And in that module, we talked a lot about using clarifiers so that you're able to identify exactly what you're being asked to do, or at least you understand the problem. And this is quite simply, it can be as easy as a request for information or a discussion with your boss, and make sure you know when he needs a solution, what type of solution he's looking for, who are the various parties. And we kind of beat that pretty hard in Module 2, and we're going to beat it again here. Make sure you know what you're about to do in a communication before you start trying to formulate the communication. And here again, these could be real simple problems, or they could be very difficult problems. And that really is going to, the more you understand what you're being asked to do, it will give you a better idea on how quickly you can get it done, how much resources you're going to have to expend to get the solution you need. But here again, we're going back to step 1, understanding about what you're about to do, when it is required, and the format of your response is the first step in any communication. So we'll go ahead and move into Chapter 2, and we'll just kind of sidebar this conversation at that point.